I'm going to use the Instant Pot Duo Crisp with the ultimate lid for this, but any Instant Pot Duo Crisp will do. So let's get it done. Step 1 is to peel your potatoes and then soak them for at least half an hour in salted water. And I'm using Morris Piper potatoes, and each one is between 50 and 60 grams. And then once your potatoes have been soaking for about half an hour, we're going to drain them and get them ready for stage 1 cooking, which is pressure cooking. And now we're going to get our water into the Instant Pot, and then we're going to add our drained potatoes straight in. We're going to set this onto pressure cook, high, 7 minutes. Click start. Oops. Okay, so that's our potatoes parboiled. Just a tiny bit of still crunchy in the middle. Don't worry too much about getting super precise. Your timing will vary depending on your pressure cooker, but also depending on your potatoes. And now we'll just rough them up a bit. And we're going to just let them cool a little bit before we go on to the next stage. And this allows the potatoes to form a bit of a skin that's going to help us get all that crunchy loveliness when we come on to the next stage. And if you're wanting to get ahead, you can actually leave these potatoes like this in the fridge overnight and do the roasting stage tomorrow when you're doing the rest of your roast dinner. So while those are cooling, let's get on to the next stage. Get rid of this, and we just need to take out the bowl now and get rid of this bit of water in the bottom and dry that off, ready for the next stage. Give that a quick rub down. So I know we normally use the air fryer so that we're not using too much oil. For these celebratory potatoes, we are using oil. Now, I am using duck fat. If you're plant-based, use an oil that has a high smoke point, as we're going to get this oil very hot. And to check how hot the oil is, I just use a little bit of onion. That's what we're after, is super hot oil. Now we're ready to add the potatoes. And we're going to really make sure that they are completely drenched in this oil. And because it's nice and hot, it's not going to soak right in. Okay, so those are now completely covered in the oil. So we're now going to put them in the air fryer basket. And for the air fryer basket, we want to make sure that there's just a little bit of air in between them, so don't overfill. So now, I need to get an oven mitt, and I'm going to just quickly get rid of this excess oil. Do be careful. So just a little bit of water and a quick scrape, and you don't have to get it perfectly clean. It's just going to make the cleanup job easier later. And although you could leave the oil in there, I'm not that comfortable in such a small environment leaving very hot oil. So we'll use the air fryer for as it's made for. The fat is on the food and not in the bottom. So now you'll need to swap over to the air fryer lid. So swap your lid if you're in the main models. So I switch lids by clicking this button here, grabbing this, off it comes. And there's the air fryer lid. Very easy. And I'm going to give these a lovely bit of sea salt. And now we're going to air fry these potatoes, and I'm going to do them on 180. And I'm going to put it on for 20 minutes initially, and then we will probably do a little more. Okay, so these have been on for 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Ooh, very good start. Lid down, and let's get that going for another 10. So we're now at 20 minutes, so let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, look at those. Right, oh, always shake your potatoes over the Instant Pot. Now, even though those look amazing, Heston Blumenthal always says, leave them in a bit longer. So I'm going to give them another 10 minutes. Fingers crossed they won't be burnt. And that's it. Let's get this open. Just gorgeous. Can you hear the rattle? Perfectly soft and fluffy inside and super crispy on the outside. I got them done.